Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Um, I feel like I had to record this like today, and I'll give you a bit of context into why. And I'm sure that many people, either in their like late 20s, early 30s, mid 20s, can definitely relate to this. Like, to be fair, I'm not really here to tell you any tips or tricks on how to overcome it, but I'm definitely gonna share with you my experience and just kind of like openly share. So today I was heading into work, and I'm sure for quite a few of us, you kind of do get the Sunday blues. You like, yeah, in the UK it was like bank holiday weekend, and that feels like it's gone so quickly. By the time you've even got a chance to sit down and take it in, it's like, woo, back to work, back to finishing the to-do list, back to the projects. And I was on my way to work today, and I was on the bus, and when I say I couldn't stop crying, like, I my eyes, like, I couldn't stop crying. Like, I was just so overwhelmed with, I don't even know what I was overwhelmed with, but I just couldn't stop crying. And I was, in my Candice from Real Housewives of Potomac bag, my little triangle, on the bus trying to catch my corners. And I was like, what is going on? Like, I just can't stop crying. Um, and then I got to the office, and again, I couldn't stop crying at my desk. I was literally at my desk, face turned to the side, like catching my tears, crying, topping up my makeup, catching my tears, crying, topping up my makeup, jumping into a meeting, then literally crying straight after that meeting, catching my tears, all while sitting at my desk and no one noticed. So good at so yeah, good at masking that. And I was just like, I don't have it to give today. I don't do not have it to give today at all. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I can't stop crying. So I just said to my manager, I'm not feeling 100%. I just need to go home. Like, I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm not coping today. Um, it just made me think about, like, this really weird age at this time. Like, I know for me that the month of May has just come, like, it's just come around. I'm actually born in December, so I've got until the end of the year until I turn 30. But I feel like that new month starting and being like, oh my God, I'm almost halfway to turning 30, and I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I've absolutely failed at life. Like, I just felt like I'm just not walking in my purpose. I'm not doing, something that feeds my soul, that, drags me out of bed every night. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I want to change the world. And, I definitely feel like as a person, I've always been like this big, you know, thinking person who wants to make an impact on life. I'm just like, I've had such a beautiful weekend with all my friends and family, and I know that I'm such a blessed person. Like, I know that I'm really blessed with, like, great friends and great family, and family and people that I can absolutely lean on. But I've never felt so alone to a certain extent, like, and alone in the sense of, like, I guess alone with my own thoughts and being like, what am I doing here? And I know that for I'm a single person, any single person in the position where, like, it feels like every single, that there's so much pressure on your own shoulders, like this pressure to, consistently save, this pressure to obviously, like, reach your saving goals, this pressure to, if you do want to own a home, own a home, and you got to do that on your own. There's pressure to also enjoy life, because life is too short. And, we know of young people who pass away, or people in their early 20s that pass away, or people in their late 20s that pass away, people in their early 30s, that pass away. And, you in your mind, you're like, oh my God, they only live for 30 years, they only live for 35 years. Like, what can you do in that time? So there's like this pressure to also, like, like, enjoy and live in the moment. There's this pressure to kind of have it all together and figure it out. And I think for me, like, in this moment, I was just like, do you know what, I need to figure out what the hell is going on with me, why I consistently feel unsatisfied with my life and where I'm at, and I'm always like, why am I always chasing this next thing? I'm currently in therapy. I have an amazing therapist, and I absolutely, we're picking this up with her again. And it's nothing new. It's something that we explore very often, because this is like such a fleeting feeling in my life that's consistently up and down. It comes and goes very often, but it just felt even more heightened in the last few days. And I'm like, I really want and need to figure out where this feeling is coming from, and figure out how the hell I manage it, like how I manage this feeling of like, be like, I don't feel like I am where I'm at, but I know that I want to take the steps to get there. And I know that for so many of us, whether that's, like, actually, I think also for me, like, the new month coming around and being like, being like, oh my God, the date is coming, it's coming quicker. Like, what do you want to do for your 30th? Where do you want to be when you turn 30? What does 30 look like for you? What do you want to have achieved this year? I feel like, those months coming and being like, oh my God, it's just getting closer and closer and closer. In my mind, it feels like a reflection of everything that I haven't done in the first, like, 4 to 5 months of the year. And that, again, that sense of being a failure also, I think, is like wrapped around this feeling. So I am definitely going to go away. I'm going to go and explore it. Like, as soon as I was on the bus, I was like, what, no, I need to get into a better headspace. So I think I downloaded this book months ago. I think it's called like, oh God, In the Now, or the essence of now. I don't know. I'll find it. By a gentleman called Enoch something. So I started to listen to that again and being like, no, like, I know that I'm very grateful. I know I'm a very grateful person. I know that I'm a prayed up person. I definitely know that I can pray more, or give more time to God, or, you know, alleviate myself from these anxieties that I'm having, and put it onto God. Like, if you're a Christian person, or if you're someone who's supported like the universe, then, like, you can offset these feelings onto others. But I'm like, am I not spiritually fulfilled enough? Why I consistently feel this way? Am I not being grateful enough? And that's why I feel this way. Like, I am so determined to figure it out. And I'm also so determined to commit to myself, and just really commit to my goals, and actually seeing those through. Like, I think, I always like, oh, I'm going to get healthy, I'm going to do this, and I'll do it for 4 days. And then back to square one. We'll start again on Monday. I'm going to do this amount of time, going to the gym. When I tell you this week, even in the last week, I've been to the gym, I've done working out. I did a 5K run yesterday, which was like, mwah, chef's kiss. That is a goal I've set for myself. I'm absolutely going to be doing it. I'm always breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out.
I'm trying to say that to you. I want you to go in the camera.
Okay, yeah, you're on the camera. All right, halfway there. 30 seconds to go. You've got this. Go on, make sure you breathe in. Let's how you got wear proper running shoes and not Crocs. Yeah, I'm going to be consistent. I think it's called Couch to 5K. It is, I think it's like, mine's the NHS app, and you have to do like 5K a week. No, sorry, not 5K a week. 5 3K runs. Sorry. 3 5K runs a week. And you track it through the app, and obviously you like get notifications. It keeps you accountable. So I definitely want to stick to that, because running was something that I want to really pick back up this year, and I haven't done it. 5 months, almost 5 months in, I haven't done it. So I'm 100% doing it. From May, by the end of May, I'm going to be a runner. Okay? She's a runner. She's a track star. That's going to be me. That's going to be me. So that's one thing that I'm setting for myself. But I definitely also want to stick to some of my other goals. Like drink water, but do I always reach the 2 litre mark? I don't. Can't lie, I don't. And I want to. Like, I used to be a girl who used to drink 3 litres of water a day. I don't know what happened, but I can just about get to 2. I can get to 1.5, but to get to that 2 litre mark, I don't know why. I just find it such a struggle sometimes. So I'm adamant I'm doing that this May. Um, and also just, yeah, I think just sticking to the goals. But again, as I said, like being an adult is so hard. You're trying to do it all. You're trying to get enough sleep, stay healthy, stay hydrated, work out, do your skincare routine, see your friends, see your family, figure out what the hell you're trying to do, figuring out what the hell your next step is, figuring out, what is your 5 to 9, as they say, this hustling lifestyle, your what they call it, your side hustle. Like, you're just trying to figure it out so much. And I can so relate to women or men that are also single and you're doing on your own. Like, I think there's something also in that we have to pat ourselves on the shoulder about. But definitely I am adamant about figuring out what this consistent feeling of inadequacy, and I don't know if that's even a word, or disappointment that I feel towards myself, and this constant feeling of my life's not enough. Like, life is not enough. I don't even know if I'm happy. I'm getting teary. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm happy. Like, I don't even know if I'm fulfilled in my life. I'm fulfilled in what I'm doing, and I really, really, really am adamant about figuring that out. So yeah, so coming on this journey with me. I'm not going to crown here, so I'm going to lower my glasses as well for this. But I guess I just want to say to anybody who is in this exact same position, like, you're not alone in it. Like, so many of us feel exactly the same, and we will absolutely figure it out together. Like, we're strong, we're amazing, and this, time will pass. But it's about, like, really figuring out, how do you reach the goals and get to where you want to get to, while also enjoying the now and where you're at. So yeah, come with me and follow me on this journey as a 29-year-old who is winging it and figuring it out, and who is an emotional wreck right now. So yeah, I stand with you. Subscribe below. I think it's to the left or to the right. Subscribe, and tell a friend, tell a friend. So yes, well, pray for your good sis. Pray for me. Pray for me. Okay, I've got to go, so I'm gonna, I need to get the triangle going. Get the triangle going.